Hey, your girl K did coming back to you right now. Sorry for my voice. I have been sick and I'm singing in church this week and I'm singing in church next week. And I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I feel like I haven't filmed it for you guys in forever, which honestly, I haven't. Well, not in forever, like a couple of days in YouTube years. That's pretty much forever. Um, it's just so much to talk about, but really, I'm just talking to the single parents. I would just say single mothers, but it's really a single parent thing, because when you're a single parent, and you're a single parent who doesn't really don't have any help, not really, but doesn't have any help at your house. So if you're sick, you're by yourself, and your child is sick with you, and it's crazy. And when Katanya was really young, I didn't get sick like to the point that I would have like a cold, but it would be never like bed bound. When I got when she got older, the first time I got sick, we both got the flu, but I don't know, that was after the flu. Years after the flu. I got a bug and I was just I mean it was really bad. Like all I gotta tell you guys, when you have kids and you're sick, just make sure certain things are always in your house, because you never know when you're gonna get sick, especially if it's like one thing, if you've been coughing all week, you feel like it's getting worse every day. That's different. But when it's certainly a lot of times when I have the flu or whatever, I don't realize I'm getting sick and I'm like, boom, it just hits me and I'm like, I can't walk, I can't move. Just make sure you have certain things in the house. Like I don't have a microwave per se. I do want to get one. Um, but make sure you always have like cereal, like dry goods, or like things like if it's sandwiches. People don't think like certain things you should always have on you in your house. Maybe this sounds dumb. I don't even know if it sounds dumb or not, but I don't like certain things in my house. I don't realize I really need it in my house all the time, just in case I do get sick, because Katani will need to have it. Like I usually have cereal because I have WIC in my house, but she don't eat it as often. But when I'm sick, she does, because I'm like, Mom, you can't really move. And usually when I'm sick, like if it's like a cough or something, I mean, like when I'm sick, I'm talking about sick. I mean, I'm either on the toilet. Let's be honest, I'm either on the toilet, or I cannot. If I stand up, um, I'm throwing up everywhere. So I can't even stand up for a period of time, because that happened to me before last year. It was, I don't know what I ate or what was happening, but if I stood up for a minute, I would just start throwing up. I had to sleep on the floor. It was so bad. It was just like my head was hurting, my stomach was hurting. I couldn't talk to people. People was calling me. It's like, "Are you okay?" Yada yada yada. Me and KK watched TV. KK watched me. KK ate food, but it wasn't like, cook on the cook on the stove kind of stuff, because she couldn't cook and I personally could not cook, because I couldn't stand up. I couldn't even cook for myself. When I first had came in from that day, I actually made some tea. And Katanya at the time wasn't even hungry. And as the night progressed, I got worse and worse, that I couldn't even like to make a cup of tea, even to go to the bathroom, because my bathroom is it's not a long walk, but it's still a walk to get to my bathroom, to my living room area where my kitchen is. It was a task for me. Like I'm going to the bathroom throwing up, because I cannot stand to walk. My body cannot walk. If I walk, I start throwing. I was like, I have to be crawl. It's really bad. So just make sure, like on last Sunday, it wasn't. I was sick, but it wasn't nearly like that bad. But yeah, as you can see, my voice is gone, but I could still function and do stuff. Last Sunday, I was out. Like I'm sick. Katana gotta stay with me. Obviously, duh. And it's a Sunday, so yeah. I made sure always certain things I make sure I have. Even like if you're still sick, just always have quick food in the house. Like some people don't like to have processed foods and things like that. You might need to have a waffle. Waffles stay in the freezer for a very long time. So it's like have certain things that you need. You'd be surprised, because you'd be like, oh my God, it's finished. I need to go. I should have like certain things I buy in a big amount. Sometimes she gets tired of stuff like waffles. I'll buy like 4 or 5 packs, and she probably take about 2 or 3 months to actually finish the waffles. Let's be honest. So yeah, and I'll have to help her with the waffle eating. But it's like when I'm sick, I could put that in the oven real quick, 'cause I don't have a toaster, which I do need to get a toaster. But yeah, like just always be prepared when you're sick about certain things. somebody I know had a incident. They had to go to the hospital. They was like, get emergency contacts. I don't have an emergency contact, so if I drop down right now and somebody had to go, they'll put Catania or like in, I'll be temporary foster care until I get out of the hospital or something like that. So I was like, you need emergency contact. I'm like, I know, I just don't know who to pick to emergency contact, and it's just so scary. You never know when something's gonna happen to you. You never know when you're gonna be sick. You never know when something's gonna die. You're not even gonna know when you're gonna die, because no day is promised to no man. And it's just like, it's so scary to think that. But when you have kids, you have to be prepared. When you're a single parent, you have to be prepared at all times for situations for your kid. And you never know, like, you might be home and you think you're sick, and then all of a sudden you're rushing off to the hospital because you can't breathe. You'd be very surprised. Just make sure all your documentations are in order in certain places in your house. Even tell your, like somebody was telling me, I should tell Katanya where certain documents are. And I'm like, you're right. I need to tell Katanya, so in case something does happen to me, she knows where it is. And people have to be in my apartment 5 hours trying to look for something because I hide it so damn good. But just, yes, guys, when you're a single parent, I'm not going to say it's hard, because there's so much other things out there is actually harder than being a parent to me personally. Everybody's different. Everybody handles things differently. It can be, I could say, overwhelming at times, but it's a great feeling, and I want to be the best parent I can be for my daughter. And so many things my mother didn't do with me, I thought as a parent she probably should have done. Probably she just didn't know how to do it. But from, like people always say, they always learn a lot of things, like whatever their parents do and they liked it, they continue that. Everything they didn't like, they don't do what they didn't like, and they do stuff they like, So, sorry. A lot of things my mother didn't do with me, and I don't want it to pass on to my daughter. I want to do, like, going out with my daughter, talk to my daughter, make sure I know how she feels, even though if I don't understand her, I feel like she shouldn't be feeling that way. Still just to understand her and talk to her, you feel me? There's just so much things I want to do with her, and I want her to, even though I don't have the money for certain things, I try to find free activities or just cheap activities, like $15, $20 activities for her to do. I don't want her to feel like mommy's too poor to do something, mommy's this, mommy's that. No, mommy's going to find a way to, and it sounds dumb when you say like, oh, you're wasting money on that. But at the end of the day, I'm a person who, if I don't do certain stuff too, it starts messing with your mind. You get depressed, you get things like that. So I try to keep my mind busy and keep my daughter busy in certain things. And I don't want, because we don't have everything we want right now, that I don't do certain things. I make her life feel like it's not, So I try to keep her in activities, try to have things for your kids. I don't know what I want to, But single parent life, it's a very popular thing in America. It seems like it's a very popular thing, and everybody's going through it. Everybody do things a different way, but I'm just saying my way. Like when I'm sick, I make sure certain things are in the house for her. I just make sure things are there. Like, for my back is hurting right now. I feel like it's when I got the freaking epidural. Lord Jesus. Having kids, you gotta love them though. It's so much, but it's worth it. Like, it really is worth it. And that's what's so cool about children and kids and all these things. But guys, I hope you can understand what I'm saying. I'm not, and it's also very late at night. It's like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm doing a load of laundry right now. So I'm sorry if I don't seem peppy enough. It's been a long week. I had church from Thursday, and I have church coming up this week also. So it's like, there's a lot of things going on. I'm going to sleep after 4. Thank God Katanya's sleeping already. We got home late, but I tried to get her ready to bed. My back is killing me. Oh, Lord. I'm breaking apart. I feel like when you get to these ages nowadays, bruh. But guys, thank you for listening. I'm sorry if I haven't vlog or talk in a while. If you have any questions about WAG, a lot of people are getting me on that too, or shelter or things like that. Just subscribe. Well, not subscribe. Just right at the bottom. Also subscribe and can't be talking so late. Hit the notification button, guys. And thank you for listening. Thank you for being wonderful. Thank you for being amazing. I love you guys. Bye.